How is everybody doing on this Monday night? Hope you're all doing good. Did you enjoy Raw? I don't know. Raw was okay, I guess. It. I know it's not TV 14 yet. Like even when WWE becomes TV 14, um, but yeah, even when WWE goes TV 14, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. So, I hope y'all join. I didn't. It's been a while. It's been like three to 2 weeks since I watched Raw, and I really, cause I didn't see the other tweet. I literally thought it was gonna be TV 14, but then I thought, oh yeah, same old boy Raw. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's been like 3 weeks since I watched a Monday Night Raw, but gotta come on live for a bit. Do some random hangout Monday night fun. If you guys missed it, Ken was live a few minutes ago. If you want to watch the replay, go to the Foul Mouse Network. Um, Ken did a converted. He hate him, Boulevard on, and he hate him. He had Tommy on, so yeah, I want to check that replay out. But the converted over on the Foul Mouth Network. I gotta say though, last night on the Harsh Truth, I think Frank did a good job. Frank, I think you did a good job holding the fort for that hour. I know you went live after that premiere on Drew's thing because I knew Drew was on vacation. So I gotta say, Frank from the Harsh Truth, he did hold down the fort. So good job to Frank. You did a good job. Even though you had some technical difficulties, you still hold down the fort yesterday. So it was a good stream. I just think it's Discord too, so Discord always is gonna give you problems. That's just what Discord is. It's a hit or miss for Discord. But hope y'all doing good. What did y'all think of Monday Night Raw? To me, I think it was sucked. I don't know. I watched, like I said, I haven't watched in like I haven't watched in like 2 to 3 weeks, but I think you know what? I'll give it a shot. I was like, oh whatever. I'll give it a shot tonight. Why not? It's Monday Night Raw, but it was bad though. Raw was bad. I really tried to enjoy it, but it's Raw. It's not gonna get good. And like I heard that, like I said, I don't know when it's gonna be TV 14. Apparently, it was supposed to be tonight, but I don't know when we're getting TV 14. But even like I said, even if we're gonna get TV 14, I don't think it's gonna help. Like, do you all think TV 14 on Raw is gonna help? I don't think it's gonna help because I think they're just saying that to get people to watch the show. They say they're gonna do TV 14, but I think it's just a deploy to get more people to watch. So I don't think it's gonna do anything really. But if you want to say hi in chat, say hi. But yeah, see what to talk about. I know. I think people are waiting for 20, but you know, everybody's welcome here in the chat. Yes, and the facts channel is allowed here. Facts, I think I unblocked your actual account, so if you want the facts channel, you can type in the chat again. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, me and Facts are good. But yeah, the like I don't know, Bullfrog. I don't even know. I think he just ruined the show being on Keens. But that's a Bullfrog for you. But Facts, if you're watching, if you're listening, you're out in the chat. I'm pretty sure I got your channel. I think I shared this out. Yeah, I tweeted it. Everybody has the link in the Twitter. So we're good. But yeah, if you enjoyed Monday Night Raw, then that's good if you enjoyed it. But I didn't really enjoy it. It's Raw. Like I said, when you haven't watched it for a while, you're like, you're just like, okay, I'll watch it again. But then you end up being like, it was crap. It sucked. The only downside is when you don't watch Raw in a while, you try to give it another chance, and it's like, oh, I tried. I tried to watch Raw, but I don't know why. Like sometimes, even actually SmackDown. I haven't watched SmackDown in the last 3 weeks as well. I got to watch Raw, but I've been not watching Raw or SmackDown because I really don't care about even the SmackDown. I don't care about. But no, I'm the dumbass to be like, oh yeah, let's give Raw a chance. Let's just watch it. Let's see what happens. And my dumbass, I'm like, yeah, now I regret watching Monday Night Raw. I'm like, but I did this to myself. I did it to myself. That's just me doing it. I fucked up. I just tried to watch it, and that's my dumbass fault for trying to watch Raw. But AEW looks good this week. We got a barbed wire death match between Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho. That match actually looks good. I can't wait for that match. But yeah, everybody, if you liked Raw, hope you enjoyed it. We're go- Yeah, Danny, I don't know. I know you don't. I just I don't know. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks and like 3 weeks of SmackDown. Nothing was on. I regret watching it though. Nice. I don't know. I'm just like I just decided to watch it tonight. So I really thought they were gonna do TV 14, but I don't think it's happening yet. And like I was saying, even when Raw goes TV 14, I don't think it's gonna change much because I think them going TV 14 is just a deploy to get more people watching. So even when they officially say Raw is going to be TV 14, I don't think much is going to happen with that. It's just because it's WWE. They're not going to go out. Even the saying Raw is going to be TV 14. I don't think much is going to happen with it because that's the WWE for you. Watching Raw, this is oh, that's too funny. That's funny. I used to review Raw. I used to review SmackDown, but hell, I just reviewed Dynamite and Rampage. The only thing I do for WWE now, I don't even review SmackDown or Raw anymore. I think like 3 weeks ago was my last SmackDown review that I did, and then last Friday I did a Rampage. The week before that I was out, so I didn't do it. But yeah, for WWE will only be predictions or previews, like the NXT preview, or if they actually have a Raw or SmackDown preview, I will do it. But mostly I just do the AW predictions. So mostly the reviews are just for AEW. I don't know. I can't. I did, like I said, I used to review Raw, and it killed me, man. Like, I'll watch it sometimes because I don't have to review it, man. Reviewing that crap killed me. Yeah, I I like AEW, even though AEW is not perfect. AEW in no way is perfect, but I can actually watch the 2 hour Dynamite, or I can watch the 2 hour, 1 hour Rampage. I can actually watch those shows, even though, yeah, AEW has their flaws, but I can at least watch Dynamite and do a review, and I could watch Rampage for an hour and do a review. I just don't know if we're on SmackDown. Like I said, it's been like 2 weeks ago for SmackDown. I really tried to do reviews, but WWE has just come down to predictions. Like, yeah, I don't know. At least I can do AEW. Like I said, it's not the best. Like, it's not. It's still only 3 years, so. But like, I'd rather just watch. What? You can't hear me? No audio. What? Wait a minute. Can you hear me now? I have audio on. The facts. Testing one. Danny, can you hear me? Danny. What? What do you mean no audio? Alright. I think there's sound. You maybe refresh facts channel. Maybe refresh. But yeah, like it's working. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah. Testing. I don't know. Yeah, like, I know he was having some issues when he was watching Ken, so I don't know. Um, I don't know if it was because you hear nothing. You hear nothing. Well, um, I hear. I'm not starting. Hey, Bam. I'm not. Pax, come on, man. I'm not resetting the stream. I'm not resetting it. It's good. You can hear me. Reset. Reset then, fast, because people can hear me and never really have any issues when I go live. So that I don't know why. Facts. So, but yeah, I hope you all having a good night. Bart Bam was like, yeah, my mic's working. I never have an issue with uh, well, if he wants, he can hop on. I did send out the link. Maybe he can hear me that way. Oh, facts. Well, there you go, yo. Well, see, I told you I got no issues. Like, see, there you go. Your volume was on mute. Well, see, well, that explains it. If it's on mute, of course, you're not going to hear me. Like, well, of course, if you got it on mute, you can't hear. Damn. There, Bam. You are now a moderator. There you go. There. I now give Bam a wrench. Is Tony live or is people waiting? Because apparently people said that Tony was supposed to go live around 10:30, but I don't know if he's live. But I just thought, Ken ended. I was planning to go live even after Ken, but yeah, I put the link in. If you want to hop on for a minute, I don't know how long this random hangout's going to be, but I just thought, why not? I haven't been live since early Saturday or Sunday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think early Saturday and Sunday it was live, but there's the link again if anybody wants to hop on. Guess everybody's sleeping. Where's Bullsy? I'm gonna send. I should send it to Bullsy. I don't know if Bullsy's sleeping, but I'll send him. I'll send him the link to his Skype. Let's do that. I don't know if he's sleeping, but
Greetings from South Carolina. What's up, buddy?
Hey, thank you. Someone hopped on. I'm not just talking to myself right now.
I would have hopped on sooner, but I had it set up to hop on, but I had to go get something to drink and everything.
No, that's okay. I'm just glad someone finally hopped on. It's like I can do it by myself too, but sometimes it's just nice for someone to hop on. Then
you gotta have somebody to talk to sometimes, or it gets a little hard to do a live stream.
Yeah, I like doing it by myself, but yeah, it's something nice because then if you're just doing yourself, you run out of things to say, and then it's just like dead air, and it's like, what do I say now? How's your night going though?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm happy today. I got to eat ice cream.
Oh, nice. What kind of ice cream?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on this for like the last year and a half. I've been on this total keto diet, no sugar whatsoever. Nothing that tastes good at all. Everything real bland. And Breyer's come out with a new sugar-free ice cream that meets all the requirements. So I was allowed to have ice cream today.
Oh, nice.
Made my day.
I have ice cream sometimes. I like to get the real fruit sherbet ice cream, like the one with like the real fruits in it and stuff.
Yeah, the one that gives you automatic diabetes.
Yeah, but I don't have it often. Like I have like once in a while. I don't really have much chips or ice cream that much. Like I drink mostly water. Like I have a Brita filter and I have to fill up almost 2 times a day because I go through like 6 cups of water a day. So
if I get knocked off this thing, I'll come right back on. I'm going to try to push a button here. Something I've never done before that says chat.
Okay. I don't.
Okay. That didn't work real well.
Are you on your phone or no?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I always.
I can see chat now.
I always use my StreamYards on my computer because I've tried to use StreamYards on my phone, but every time I'm on my phone, I'll hit something and then I'll completely go off the call. So I try not to do StreamYards on my phone because every time I go on StreamYards on my phone, I'm always hit something and I always leave the call every single time.
Yeah, I hadn't mastered doing the StreamYards thing yet. I'm gonna wait till I get a laptop or something like that. I'm doing my live streams from phones.
Yeah, see, I like the Chromebook. I prefer this because, like I said, even on people's streams, I try to go on my phone and call in, and I'm on the call, but then I hit something on my phone, and then I'll automatically leave the call. It's easier if you're on a computer or laptop to not leave the call on the StreamYard. It makes it a little bit easier because you don't really have anything.
I'm learning a little bit at a time. I learned how to do a live stream, and then I did a few live streams, and now I've learned how to make moderators.
I didn't get this Chromebook till 2020. So from 2017 to 2020, I was doing videos on my phone. I was doing live streams on my phone. I was doing wrestling reviews. So I would sit on my couch, actually write down the matches on a piece of paper, look over to what I wrote down, Because yeah, I didn't have anything to stream on between that time. I used to write everything on a piece of paper and a pen for all my reviews.
I do most of my stuff just off the top of my head.
I can't do that. Like
That's
even
how you learn it after a while. If you're gonna be yourself and just be entertaining and come right out with shit. And plus, I got Tourette's, and that really helps me because I never know what's gonna come out my mouth.
well, yeah, like
I'm able to say anything to anybody at any time.
I just have not just that. I just have the memo pad because sometimes if I'm doing my wrestling reviews, I'll actually forget the matches, so I'll actually write down the matches on the memo pad. That way, I remember them because sometimes I'll forget what match happened in the show, and like I'm bad.
Oh my god, man! I want after seeing some of the wrestling I've seen lately, I want to fucking forget the shit.
So yeah, that's why I'm glad. Like instead of a piece of paper, I just do it on here. But I have to say though, my Chromebooks has helped and it grew.
Any matches that involve that big bald-headed goof Corbin or that Moss guy, I don't want to see them, no matter who they fight. They just
Right?
irritate me.
Like at the longest time, my YouTube channel was at 150, and since I got this Chromebook in 2020 till now, I gained over 200 subscribers. So like, I don't know if that's why, but I noticed since doing these streams on my computer, my subscribers boosted.
No, I don't hardly ever even look at that stuff.
I no, I don't really. I just noticed it one day. I guess just one day I was just looking. I was like, it took me from 2017 to at least 2020 to get up to like 200. So almost like a five. I don't know.
I quit worrying about it after I cracked the 5,000 mark.
Yes, I'm the Joker. No, that's just a Snapchat filter.
On the Daily Damn blog, I got like 5,200 or something.
All right, but yeah, Corbin.
And on my other channel, Danny's World, I got 39,000.
Nice. Yeah, Bam Corbin is cringe. I only liked his lone wolf character. That's the only one I liked. Was the lone wolf. That's the one I tolerated for Corbin.
I just don't like Corbin. He's a goof. He's like
Yeah,
Cesaro.
I don't know. I only like I said, I only liked the lone wolf from NXT. Then they kind of wrecked it when they did King Corbin, broke Corbin, and now then
You know what's next, don't you?
Corbin, like get out of here with that.
You know what's next, don't you? He's gonna wear a pink dress and be gay Corbin.
Yeah, I don't really care about Corbin. After the lone wolf, they killed him. Just like almost is
They
just
killed him when he shaved his head off and went bald. Shaved all that hair off and looked like a goof.
the next Khali for WWE. He's the rebooted Khali for WWE.
Now he looks like a big giant penis.
Yeah, I just call him the Walmart version of Khali. Just like AEW has their Walmart.
I hadn't even watched AEW since Punk got hurt.
Yeah, I don't. It's like I said, I don't know if you were hearing earlier, but yeah, AEW is only 3 months. Yeah, AEW is not the greatest company ever, but I can at least enjoy watching it, and I can do a review. I just can't review Smack. Like I haven't reviewed SmackDown.
Don't get me started on AEW women wrestlers. Every damn one of them looks like a waitress at Waffle House.
I don't know. I just can review it. Like SmackDown, I haven't watched SmackDown in 3 weeks. There was nothing on tonight too for Raw, so I was like, I don't know. I'm just like, there was really nothing on. I was like, okay, I'll watch Raw in the 3 weeks I haven't watched it. But yeah, well, I really thought they were going to go to TV 14, but they didn't. And now I know that when they even when Raw does go to TV 14, it's just going to be a deploy just to get viewers in. They're not going to change anything.
I tried to watch that Keto Boy do his wrestling live stream tonight, but it got so damn irritating because he has this Nightbot thing in his chat.
Oh, I used to have Nightbot.
That stupid shit times people out for no reason and all kind of crap, and it's making it really irritating. I don't even want to watch this shit no more.
I know. I had to fire my Nightbot.
If I go to a stream and I see Nightbot on it, I usually just click the chat off and leave.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Well,
Sometimes I'll watch the show but leave the chat turned off.
well, for my Nightbot, I never figured how to do it automatically. I would always have to get the Nightbot. I would have to do a command every single time for the Nightbot to do something in the chat, and that was just annoying because I never knew how people got it just to do it automatically every time. So, but yeah, I fired Nightbot. Nightbot got deleted.
I'd rather have a good moderator than a damn Nightbot anyway.
It's a bot. You can't trust those. You can't trust bots.
You know, most people like me and you who do YouTube, we know the people that watch our stuff and we know who we can trust to make a mod, you know?
Well, yeah, look at the channels and then I'll know. Well, that's what I do with everybody else. If I know people, I'll give them a wrench too. That's why I do the wrenches as well because at least with the wrench, I know who everybody is.
And that way people can drop their links if they want to, you know?
Yeah, that too. You drop the links and everybody with a wrench, I know who's who. But yeah, and it was hot here today. It felt like 100 here today.
It was that way all day. It was hot as hell till about 5:30 or 6 o'clock. Then it come a god awful storm, and it's been real
Oh,
cool ever since.
well, it was hot, but not as
About
hot.
75.
It felt like 106 yesterday. It was hot.
Yeah, it's been blistering here.
It was really hot because we get hot. Like I, like we have Celsius, but I'm good to converting normally to Fahrenheit. So like American listeners like you, I'm really good to convert because I'm so used to Celsius. But someone living in America, like, what the heck is that? So I'm good to convert it so you all understand. Because someone might not understand Fahrenheit, right? I meant Celsius, so I'm pretty good to convert it for everybody. Because there's some people that I've done streams that live in the U.S. They're like, "What the heck is Celsius?"
Yeah, I couldn't convert it. I don't keep up with the other. I do Fahrenheit.
Yesterday felt like 107, and I had the AC blasting. I just had it blasting. I was just lying in bed, watching TV. Had the AC blowing on me. It was nice. That's not bad.
Yeah.
70.
Hell, I thought Swerve might show up tonight.
Well, we have a Twitter group. I sent the link there too on the Twitter, and I shared out my stream. So I shared out the stream.
Yeah, he's probably not going to come on, and he's probably not even doing nothing tonight. Wrestling probably depressed him, and he passed out.
Right? Oh, right now it's 75. Feels like 88. Right now, feels like 88 outside.
Really, we got 75. That feels like 75.
Like, see,
But like I said, it was a bad storm, and it cooled everything off.
that's the only downside to where I am because like we're in the middle of Canada. Like we're in the middle of the map, so we don't got like any mountains or whatever. We're just like flat prairies, right?
Yeah. So
So
you're in Canada?
yeah, so when it's summertime, it's hot, and when it's wintertime, it's cold. So we'll get the
Yeah, I got a
humidity.
lot of friends in Canada.
Yeah, when it's summer, it's summer, and it's winter, it's winter. Like we're right in the prairies. We're right in like the middle. We're like Manitoba, so
Oh,
get all the weather. If it's hot, it's hot. It's cold, it's cold. Like I love this summer. Wintertime, I wish I could just fly away and go somewhere else for the wintertime. Because in the wintertime, I don't want to be here.
if I think it's bad here, I'd probably really hate it up there.
It feels like minus 45
No,
Celsius.
fuck that. It gets down to like 25 or 15. I'm getting
It
like ready to head to Florida.
We get so cold that we're almost as cold as the Arctic sometimes. It gets so cold here. You,
Once again, Steve, fuck that. You should move.
it gets so cold here in the winter. You can get frostbite in 3 minutes.
You know, you should move to the United States. Move somewhere
I
like
can.
Georgia or Florida.
I can't afford it. I wish I could. I can't afford it. I can't. I don't got that money to do that. Like right now, my apartment is 817 Canadian for here.
What is that like $8 in American?
I don't know.
I'm just
I can
fucking with
convert the weather, but I'm not really good at converting the money.
you. It's not that different than American. It's only like a few dollars off.
Yeah, I know the use our dollar sucks. I know that. I know.
You see,
My
you'd be a lot better off though in the United States because right down the road from me, they've got a nice little 1 bedroom apartment deal. It's got a living room, a bedroom, a big ass bathroom, and a kitchen, and it ain't but $350 a month.
Yeah, I have a bad right now. Well, this is my third apartment since I lived on my own. This is a bachelor. Like since I lived on my own since 2010, this is my third apartment I lived in.
I
So
can't remember living on my own
I
for a
lived.
long time.
I I lived with a roommate. I
Yeah, I
love.
usually have a female roommate.
I had a roommate. I didn't like it, so I
Who
moved.
does? Especially if you live with a female, it's a pain
And
in the
then I
ass.
moved. And then my second apartment, I moved to the hood. The only reason I recently moved from that apartment in 2018 was they were renovating the whole apartment and kicked everybody out. Basically, I would have stayed, but they told everybody to go out because they were redoing the whole building. That's the only reason why I had to leave that apartment. You know, when people redo a whole building and they tell everybody to get out.
I guess I'm lucky. I have a roommate, and she owns the house.
I know I like my space. I'll have somebody over, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I like my own space too. So
But like I said, you know, we live our separate lives. I hardly ever see her really.
yeah, I liked roommates, but at the end of the day, I can be obnoxious when I want, and no one will tell me to shut up. Except for my neighbors, I don't like loud, but you know what I mean. Like I could be obnoxious like to my volume that someone would not be annoyed, but like around 9 p.m. That's when after like 9 p.m. if I listen to music, I have my headphones on because I'm at a good attendance and I don't want to piss off my neighbors with my loud music.
Yeah, I don't piss my neighbors off. They piss me off.
Alright.
All my neighbors are loud and annoying people.
I like actually this building is so peaceful. Where I used to live was like a bad like was like getting closer to like downtown. Like this area is nice, but my other area was scummy. Like it was I did not like it.
I
Like
live way out in the woods. It takes 20 minutes to drive to the damn store.
well, like my last apartment, I almost got jumped for a case of beer going home. I was like, yeah. And the vendor was only like 5 minutes away from me, my old apartment. And within that 5 minutes, one time, I almost got robbed from my case just to go home from 5 minutes. I was like, wow, okay.
I carry a big ass gun.
but here the vendor, and but here the vendor's 10 minutes away. But because it's a nice area where not much crime happens. I can actually walk to the vendor and back to my apartment in peace.
Like I said, I don't do much walking around. I walk the dog sometimes, but I'm not one to be up and down the streets walking too much. I ride. I spend a
Yeah,
lot of time in the woods hiking and making videos and stuff sometimes.
I have my bike like in the summer. The only downside is when my bike's here in the summer, it takes up a little bit more room in my apartment. But in the wintertime, my mom and dad, they don't really have storage. So my mom and dad, they'll store my bike in the wintertime for me.
But you have a motorcycle or a bicycle?
It's a bicycle,
Okay, I was just wondering.
I can't keep it I can't keep it all year because I have a bachelor and it takes up so much space. I got to move the couch over. That's why in the winter I just store it at my mom and dad's place because
You know, they make them nice little bicycles that fold up.
I know, but I don't got money for that right now. If I do, I want to invest in a. I want to invest.
Let me know what you'd like.
I want to invest in
What the hell was that?
Stupid. Google Chromebook. Some stupid Google. It's fucking sensitive sometimes. I didn't see. I hate. Sometimes I hate going streaming because
I thought you had a girl over there fussing at you.
no, you'll say something and it will trigger the Google thing. I hate it.
Google monkeypox.
It doesn't really
I'll just see
go
if I can
off.
make it go off.
It doesn't really go off much, but that's the only downside of streaming on the Chromebook because you trigger it. Ugh. Like I'll try to record a YouTube thing, and like when I do my news stories, I sometimes I have to do a second take because when I'm recording the news thing, it will go off, so I have to re-record the video for my random news stories. Like
Yeah.
really, it's like
Did you see that on the news about that guy? I think it was in Indiana. Pulled out a rifle and started shooting people in a mall.
oh yeah, I saw that. Like what?
And then one of them guys in the mall was packing a gun and pulled out his gun and shot the guy. The Good Samaritan.
Like like see in Japan it is, but I think it's Japan. You gotta go through so many tests to own a gun. You even have to go through a gun.
Can't own a gun in Japan.
Like there's
You can have a rifle, a hunting shotgun thing, but you can't have no handguns or nothing like that in Japan. You're not supposed to.
well, no, but even with guns, don't they have like so many things?
Even that guy who assassinated that prime minister guy last week, he didn't have an actual gun. He had one of them 3D printed guns and homemade bullets.
But I know, like there's so many things you have to do to actually. They have so many things. Like they got so many things to go through.
A lot of countries are like that where you can't own firearms. Like England, you cannot have a personal firearm, only shotguns and rifles for hunting.
That's what I mean. Like Japan, even if you have those, you have to go through like a gun safety, and then they check your ID. Like even with that, I know they go through like 3 to 4 checks on that before they let you even have it.
I got 137 rifles, 41 handguns, and 2 automatic weapons. But my grandpa was a police officer, and when he died, I inherited all his weapons.
Oh, nice.
But I don't keep them here. I keep them at my brother's house in a locked up gun vault.
Well, yeah.
I got maybe 3 handguns here.
Well, yeah, you don't want. Yeah, that's good because you don't know if you have easy access. Like, yeah, that's not good.
I keep my 44 Smith & Wesson here, and that's enough, really. But I got a couple other little smaller handguns.
I never even. I never. Like the only thing I ever bought was like a BB gun.
I got 2 of them.
They hurt because we were drunk and
that's what you practice with. You don't want to spend. Ammunition is so expensive.
I know, but they hurt though.
Ammunition costs so much. Bullets do. That it's cheaper to buy a BB gun and practice with that, and don't expend the real rounds of bullets unless you're actually hunting or got a reason to shoot.
Right, but some of them.
It's $20. It's $20 for 12 rounds for the 357 or the 44.
Right, but some of those BB guns hurt though. Depending where you get shot, it can still hurt a little bit with those BB guns. Like
if you know how to use a BB gun, you can kill a man with it.
Well, me and my friends were stupid and we're drunk and we're shooting off BB guns in the field, and my friend shoots me right in the ass with the BB gun.
If I had $1 for every time I had to take a pocket knife and dig a BB out of my skin.
I got shot in the butt, the ass. I got shot right in the thigh.
We used to team up on teams, and we'd go have BB gun wars in the woods where we shoot the hell out of each other.
Wow, that's fun. I remember one time my friend too.
Then we got tired of BBs and we got them damn paintballs, and the paintballs hurt worse than the fucking BBs.
Oh man, I got shot with a paintball gun. Yeah,
you know, a big old blue spot where you got shot like a bruise.
Yeah, I got right in the chest area.
Yeah, I've been stung with them bastards a few times too.
Like with a BB gun, someone came close to the lower area in front of me. I was so glad because I didn't want it to hit my balls down there because that would have hurt. So I was like, it just barely missed. I was like, good. It's like
Yeah, that would sting.
I'm glad like it came close, but it just like I'm good. It didn't because that would have been fun.
Yeah, my paintball days are over. That's 20 years ago, I guess, 15 years ago or
Oh, I
something.
didn't. I don't. Yeah, I was in my 20s when they used BB guns. I don't know. That was just me in my 20s with my friends. We were just being stupid.
You know, like I said, I still have a couple of really good BB rifles, and I like to target shoot with them sometimes.
I remember even before my 20s, just partying. Like I would go home at 6:30 in the morning. My dad would leave the house to walk the dog. I come back from a party. I'd be like, "Yeah, good night. I'm going to bed." So I come back from like a party drinking, and then my dad's like waking up. I'm like, "Yeah, okay. I'm going to bed now."
Really, I can't. I was planning to go to bed when wrestling went off about 11 or something tonight, but I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up.
Yeah, like a weekend, I would.
I saw you come on. I said, "Well, damn, there's somebody I can actually talk to."
Yeah, I don't know. I was nothing was on, so I was like, that's why I call them random hangouts because it's randomly I go live, so that's why I call them that.
Well, like I said, I don't go on too many streams. I'll talk to people in the chat, but to talk like we're talking right now, there's
I
only there's only 3 or 4 people I'll go on a live stream with now.
but that's why I call them random hangouts because it's just those my like I have like my only planned lives would might be watch alongs, but I don't these hangouts are never planned, so that's why I call them random. The only ones I actually will plan are the watch alongs, but that's about it. I don't really plan anything really on this channel. If I go live, I go live. I just hit the button or just set up the stream. That's it.
Now, I do one live stream a week. I do it Saturday night around 1 a.m. and I do that. It's called 13 o'clock live on the Daily Dan blog, and that's the only live stream I do. That's the only time I go live. I hadn't did no other lives much.
Yeah, I think I was live Saturday last. I believe I don't even remember.
But I might, if I'm out somewhere, I might actually do a I'm here live stream shoot up one day. You know,
Oh, I was live last Saturday because you hopped on. So yeah, I remember that. I was live last this past Saturday.
was it Saturday?
Yeah, because you were telling me about your show.
I thought that was Friday night.
No, it was Saturday because I wasn't live Friday. It was Saturday. It was Saturday going to Sunday.
Okay, well my brain's scrambled anyway. Too much drugs.
That's I forget too, so I'll go to the I have the YouTube Studio app on my phone, so I'll look and it'll let me know what the latest videos I did. So well, I use the YouTube Studio too because I forget how much random news stories I put out, so I keep track of how much I do. It's helpful because if I don't do that, I'm gonna forget, right?
Yeah, you do so many though.
Well, that's why I gotta. Well, I try to at least do twice a day, not on weekends, but through the weekday, I try to do at least two stories.
I'm
Like,
always putting a video up. It seems like 'cause I got like 5 channels, and if I'm not working on one, I'm working on another.
I don't know. I try to find interesting ones. Like I think today one was about a diamond for a Guinness World Record. I thought was pretty interesting, and then the other one was I guess it was gonna be so hot in Britain today and tomorrow that they're giving free movies to redheads because of the heat. That's the story. I don't. Yeah, that's what it was. That's the story. I did say too. Apparently in Britain,
What
it's
the
the
fuck?
heat, and I guess they're really prone to the heat that in the theaters in there. The Monday today and tomorrow they're giving people that go to the movie theaters there if they're redheads they get a free movie or something. Yeah, that was actually one of the random news stories too today that I put out.
Wow.
All right,
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
like
I'm a little behind on videos today.
but you're
I
like
had a lot of other stuff
weird.
going on. I had to go to the store and all kind of shit.
Oh, some shopping to do.
Yeah, well, like I said, I live way up in the woods, and every once in a while, you just have to go get shit. That you can't just run to next door to the store. It takes a while to
Um,
get down there, and a while to get back, and
yeah, if
you
you're out
know,
there, yeah,
a
that.
little trip to the store to get ice cream
Oh, that makes
and
sense. Yeah,
stop by the post office and check a post office box took an hour and a half.
yeah. That's like my mom and dad. They live an hour out of the city, so if they want to do shopping, they gotta drive 45 minutes into the city.
And I always make this big long list, and then it never fails. I forget some shit.
Yeah,
I
I
should
mean,
have had that on the list.
I've done that. I went shopping and I got everything. I get home, I put everything in the fridge, and then the next day I open the fridge to get it, and then I'm like, oh, nah, I hate when that happens because you think I've done that. I thought I got everything, and the next day I try to get it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even buy it.
It really sucks.
It does. Like I don't even buy a list. I just try to have everything in my head to
Yeah,
go.
that's the problem. You got to write shit down, and even if you write shit down, there's going to be something you didn't put on the list.
I've done that too. I've written it on my memo pad on my phone, and I'm like, okay. Then I look at my phone. I'm like, yeah. But even if you write it down on a piece of paper or memo pad, it's like, yep. uh, I think
So,
so.
have you heard anything about who Ric Flair is fighting in his last match yet?
Yes, it's gonna be it's gonna be a tag team match.
I don't think so. I think he's 1-on-1 in his last match, ain't he?
No, it's the tag team. It updated.
Oh, I
Um,
hadn't checked it out today.
let's see here, Rick Flair. Let's go on Twitter. But yeah, I remember it updated today.
Let me put my other device out real quick.
It's gonna be Ric Flair and Andrade taking on Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal.
No,
Yeah,
oh, that sucks. I want to see him go 1-on-1 with somebody like Ricky Steamboat. I didn't want to see that tag team bullshit.
and speaking of Jeff Jarrett,
Paying $36 for that shit to watch him in a goddamn tag team match, really?
speaking speaking of Jeff Jarrett, he's gonna be the special guest referee for SummerSlam between the Street Profits and the Usos for the tag team championship match.
Wait a minute, there's a video on here that says Ric Flair attacked by Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal.
Yeah, that. So Jeff Jarrett's gonna be on SummerSlam, and then the next night he's wrestling in the last.
Hold on, I'm watching it right now. They beat the hell out of Ric Flair. He's all bloodied up on the ground. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, shit. I got to start watching more YouTube. That was bizarre. Hello, Steve.
I'm here.
I hadn't seen that, man. You should do you should do a video about that shit.
I didn't even see that yet.
I just saw it, man. Oh my God, it's a short. It's all just type in Ric Flair and it come up. I was gonna go to his channel and see what it said about matches
Hmm.
because he's been posting all the matches on his YouTube channel.
Oh no, I gotta check out. I did hear I know he's a producer now in WWE. I heard that Jason Jordan's health is not doing so well right now. He
Really?
Yeah, I know he used to wrestle. He's like he used to wrestle, now he's backstage, but yeah. Um I was on I saw it on the because I know with some wrestling news too, it's on Web of Jericho. I know Chris Jericho's website has some of the news stories sometimes on there.
That is just wow.
I really hope this is his last match because it's supposed to be Ric Flair.
You know it's not going to be his last match, Steve.
I want to watch it, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried because this damn guy has an inflator. Like, goddamn, like I do not. Like, I just, I guess, his partner will probably do most of the work. So I
You
don't
would
see.
think so.
I think Ric Flair he might take like a few bumps, but with his defibrillator, I don't see him doing too much in that match. I think he might.
Yeah, I don't see him doing that upside down in the turnbuckle shit and all that.
Yeah, he might take a small bump or something, but I think his partner will do most of the work because I think yeah, Ric Flair he can only take like a little bump. Like even the bumps, he's got to be careful because one thing goes wrong, that defibrillator is going to go off, and we're gonna have we're not gonna see Ric Flair anymore.
You see, we should have had Ric Flair versus Jerry Lawler, and they could be like the battle of the pacemakers. It'd be a fair fight.
wrestle the winner, whoever's pacemaker goes off first loses, and whoever remains with the pacemaker wins. The pacemaker that'd be horrible though. You got if it goes off, you lose.
Yeah,
but if you
when the match is over for sure.
but if you win though, if your defibrillator stays and doesn't turn off on you.
That's horrible.
I know. I gotta. That's bad. I know. Uh, that's my
We got
dog.
an evil sense of humor.
That's my joke. That's my really dog side joke sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I'm bad for that.
Was it? Some folks have a strange sense of humor.
But I'm not even paying for it. I'm just gonna watch it on the I'm just gonna watch it on one of those wrestling sites. I'm not even gonna even. I'm not even.
Well, I'm not now. I was going to pay $36 to watch Ric Flair's last match because I thought he would be fighting somebody. I didn't know it was going to be a shitty tag team match.
Even if
That's horrible.
Even if you watch it, just go on. Like there's a site called Watch Wrestling. Like there's a site.
Yeah, there's one called Wrestling Live. I watched. It shows just about everything TV does.
Right, just there to watch it there. I don't gotta pay for it.
I watch a few things on there so I can fast forward more of the crap when it's on TV. But as far as WWE goes, I'd rather watch the women wrestlers than any of the freaking men, except maybe Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. Right. Men wrestlers aren't what they used to be.
No. But
I'm from an era when wrestling actually looked real.
I can understand.
You know, we knew it wasn't real, but it looked real.
Yeah, it used to be good. Like not the 80s, but I remember like being like 5, like 1990.
You really want to see some good wrestling? Go to my channel, Daily Dan's The Good Stuff, and look in the playlist and pull up my Sunday wrestling shows where I show all that old cool stuff from Tennessee back in the 70s. You know, Jerry Lawler and people like that. Then you'll see some really good wrestling.
I wasn't born then to watch. I remember I started watching wrestling in 1995, so that's when I first started watching wrestling.
I've been watching wrestling since like 71 or 72.
Yeah, I wasn't born then, but yeah, as soon as I was like 5 or 6 years old, I went to my friend's house. He showed me wrestling, and then ever since that day, I was hooked. Yeah, I didn't know what wrestling was. I went to my friend's house one time as a kid, and my friend had it on the TV, and I was like, "What's this?"
Well, that's really sad that you never got to see no live good wrestling.
It was like WWF, and it was like Raw or whatever. And my friend was showing me this, and I was like, "What is this?"
Well, so at least you got to see the Stone Cold era and the Attitude era,
right? Yeah,
the halfway decent stuff.
I got to see the war of WCW and Raw or whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
that wasn't really the war because WCW had done with the shit then.
yeah. I didn't see like all like the '80s, but yeah, I saw some of the good wrestling. But it was
WWE's WWF's best wrestling was 1981 to 1989.
I remember I remember being in the movie theater with my friend, and we're at the movie theater when Jericho won the Undisputed Championship. I think it was
Well,
like,
were you watching that on like closed circuit at the movie theater?
yeah, we were watching the movie theater where
Oh my God!
it was Jericho, The Rock. I know before that it was a one-on-one match with The Rock and Stone Cold, and
No,
then
I went and saw like a Starcade at one of them damn movie theater things once, like in the '80s, and I hated it. So after that, I went to live matches a lot more.
oh yeah, I miss
Well,
like
I was working for wrestling. I just went to the. I was working that show, selling pictures and posters, and I
man,
got to go in for a few minutes and look at the big screen and check out the theater and all that crap. And I hated it. Didn't make hardly no money selling stuff. At a live show, people buy a lot of shit, but at the
yeah,
theater, they didn't buy crap.
yeah, it's not the same. I even remember when Saturday Night Main Event was when it was good. I remember watching that as a kid. I loved watching Saturday Night Main Event because they put on some good stuff on Saturday Night Main Event.
I used to watch this Georgia Championship Wrestling 605 live on Saturday nights, and that was like some of the best wrestling that ever existed. You should check that out on YouTube.
I will like even and then when I got older, I used to watch like some promotions like indie shows at like some bars. I remember um I remember before I even knew about Kenny Omega being in New Japan. I remember going to like a bar and he was wrestling a match here in Winnipeg. Like I seen him. I didn't even know he was a big star. As like I watched him here in Winnipeg even before I knew he was wrestling in New Japan.
So you're real close to Manitoba.
Yeah, I'm in Winnipeg. I'm actually
So you're right from where Chris Jericho was born.
yeah Kenny Omega. Yeah, that's why I even knew I saw Kenny Omega wrestle before I even knew he was in New Japan. This
You're near. Are you close to where them hearts are? The dungeon and all that stuff. That's in Calgary.
yeah, yeah, I'm close to there. I think it's like I think it's
In
by
Alberta
plane.
near Calgary.
I think it's a 3 hour, only like a 4 hour plane ride. Yeah, I'm not too bad.
That's pretty far.
Well, I know Brock Lesnar. He where he stays now is some ranch in Saskatchewan. Like I don't know like where it's located, but I know it's somewhere in Saskatchewan.
No, because Saskatchewan's a big place, dude.
That's where Brock Lesnar is. I don't like know where on that property, but I know that I'm 3 hours away from wherever his ranch is for Brock Lesnar. It's like
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a good idea for me to be 3 hours away from where Sable was.
I don't know. I just Googled it and I just
I might be out there on the goddamn side of the road with a pair of binoculars.
because Wikipedia actually had the thing where he was in Saskatchewan, so I went on my Google Maps and I distance where that was from there to where I am. I was like, it's only a 3 hour drive away from Brock Lesnar's ranch. I was like, huh, cool. Nah, I don't even want to drive there. Maybe to see Sable, but I don't really want to piss off Brock Lesnar. I don't want to get F5'd.
Somebody in the chat said, "Where do you pay $350 a month for rent?" That's South Carolina in the United States, buddy.
Oh,
Where a dozen eggs cost $1.15.
I know someone in the community that lives in Black Mountain. Right? That's North Carolina, right? Black Mountain?
Yeah, well, I think it's North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. What?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, up above, up across the state line a little bit, but that still ain't but about an hour from here.
Doesn't the Hardys live
I
in?
live in the upstate. I live an hour and 20 minutes from Atlanta and 2 hours almost from Charlotte.
Doesn't the Hardys
I'm
live?
right in the middle.
Doesn't the Hardys live in Carolina?
I think they live up in North Carolina near Ashbury.
Yeah, I know they have some big land up there.
They got a farm.
Yeah, I know that.
I saw videos of it, but I had never been to it. I
Uh,
don't get along too. I don't get along real well with them.
I watched I watched Matt Hardy because Mondays or Wednesdays he goes live on Twitch with, with his wife, and sometimes he'll have his kids on there too. I go watch him on Twitch sometimes because I know he does stuff on Twitch, like he plays games and stuff. I'm on his Discord server for Matt Hardy.
Really, I don't do none of that stuff. All I do is watch YouTube. I don't twit. I don't Facebook. I don't do nothing else. One day I think I'm gonna try the Facebook thing, but it might take a while before I mess
Yeah.
with that because I got so much other stuff going on.
Well, my dad's 59, and uh, this year he finally made a. Yeah, my dad's 59, and he finally made a Facebook account. Yeah, my mom and dad are gonna be 60 this year. They're gonna be in the
That's
60s.
messed up, dude. You know, your dad is only 4 years older than me.
Is gonna get They're gonna yeah this year I think they're gonna qualify for the seniors discount. I think.
Damn, Steve.
I think it's 60.
How old are you, Steve?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 32. I'm gonna be 33 in November.
You know, I got a son older than you.
Yeah, I was born in 1989.
I got a son, 37.
I was almost Halloween baby because I remember my mom telling me the story. I was born 2 hours after Halloween.
Yeah, I got a son, 37, and another son, 35.
So and then my sisters, and then I only have one sibling. My sister's only 3 years older than me.
I got a daughter, 27.
But I used to see my sister a lot, but she she went with a boyfriend since 2019, and she's been living in Dartmouth.
Wow.
I went there last year to visit her. It was so nice out there. I didn't want to leave, so I didn't want to come back here. It was so much nicer than Winnipeg, to be honest.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't live where it's 45 below zero. I can't take that kind of weather no more. I lived in Alaska for about a year, and it was cold as fuck.
And they had a nice. In Dartmouth, it didn't get that bad. Like the only downside to Dartmouth is the rain. Like it wasn't really cold. It's just when the time of year I went was April to May, and it was rainy, rainy, rainy. That was the only downside of the time I went. In the springtime, where they got lots of rain, there's only downside to that.
I hear you, man. Look at here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm real tired. I think I'm gonna get off here and
Yeah, I'm gonna end. Yeah,
take some tea. Then I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna end soon. I've been going for an hour and 4 minutes. I didn't even realize I've been going for an hour.
You wouldn't have went this long if I had to come on and talk to you.
Yeah, that's true. If I wasn't here, I would have maybe went for like 45 minutes and then called it a night.
But it was nice to have a conversation with somebody.
It's nice. It is nice.
Just to talk to somebody this time of night.
Well,
Nobody else is up
when
but
I
me
go
and you.
live, yeah, when I go live, you're always welcome.
I'll come by and talk to you if I see you on.
Yeah, you know it. Thanks.
Hey, watch my channel, The Good Stuff. Check out that old wrestling.
I will. I gotta.
Hey, I put up a video. Sunday of wrestlers who sang songs in the 70s. You should check it out. You'll love it.
I'll check that out tonight. I still gotta catch up on your latest live stream from Saturday. I gotta watch that tonight before I go to bed.
If you actually come on the live stream next week, I'll promote your channel and drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure If I click notify me, maybe it'll actually notify me too this time.
You got to turn that bell on, or it won't do it.
I do have the bell on, but I actually have to click on notify me when the live is upcoming too, which is so weird.
Yeah, mine don't do that. Mine just flashes a bunch of they're live now things, and a little warning thing will
Well,
come up on the phone.
I have the bell, but I actually have to click on the reminder too. If I don't,
Well, I have one phone. I keep all the reminders turned on, so I know when somebody's on. I can't do it on my other phones because it drives me crazy that all them reminders coming up all the time.
yeah,
Because I subscribe to like 2,000 channels,
yeah,
but I keep the reminders on one phone, so I always know when somebody's on.
yeah.
Then I go beep.
Well, you have yourself a good night.
You too, man. I'll talk to you next time.
Yeah.
Happy trails, chat.
See ya.
See you later, bud.
Thanks for Danny for hopping on. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Bam, Facts Channel, everybody else. I've been on for an hour. I'm not going to bed, but I think Facts is going to be live in an hour, so go there. But y'all have a good night. Enjoy your Tuesday, everybody. Bye.